In my Redmi Note 7 Pro FAQ video, I said the Note 7 Pro does have support for Camera 2 API and that Google Camera can be installed. But no version of Google Camera was stable at the time. Things have gotten better now, although still not perfect. So in this video, we'll compare images shot on the Google Camera app with those shot on the stock camera app. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Ashwin Sundar. This is Technology Jock. Subscribe to the channel and more importantly, hit the bell icon for more videos like this. The 48 megapixel IMX586 sensor on the Redmi Note 7 Pro is capable of pixel binning. It combines every 4 neighboring pixels into one. So the effective resolution is 48 divided by 4, which is 12 megapixels. That's the default resolution. By the way, if you're wondering what I've got on the Note 7 Pro, it's an amazing skin from Capes India, our sponsor for this video. Capes India has a wide variety of cool skins that provide better grip and prevent scratches without adding a lot of bulk to the phone. They are available for all the latest phones including the Galaxy A50 and M30. So do check them out. You can use the coupon code TJOCK to get 10% discount on your purchases. So coming back, now guys, the issues that were found few weeks back, most of them are gone now. Like almost all modes work perfectly, including lens blur and night sight, but the saturation issue is yet to be fixed. Luckily, we can fix it ourselves. Just go to settings, find the saturation adjustment option. 1 and 1.6 are the default values, just change them to 2 and 2.4 respectively. I tried several combinations and found this to be the closest to perfection. So let's start off with pictures shot during broad daylight. What's immediately noticeable is the difference in dynamic range. This was shot during sunset and Google Camera has retained more of the highlights. The orange color is also represented better by the Google Camera image. Same here. Here, look at the background. The dynamic range is better on the Google Camera image again. Even in terms of detail, the Google Camera images are better. They are super sharp. Look at the road in these photos. And look at the floor and tiles in these photos. Now the stock camera has a 48 megapixel option in Pro mode, which is supposed to enhance the details. But in some cases, the 48 megapixel photos don't make a difference. In fact, here the text is super clear on the Google Camera image. Similarly, in some other cases, the 48 megapixel images are actually sharper than the Google Camera images. But guess what? Google Camera also lets you click 48 megapixel photos. Yes, watch this video to find out how to enable it. It's easy, it's just a 30-second process. So let's compare the 48 megapixel photos from both stock camera and Google Camera. Well, we can see quite a bit of difference now. The reason is you can enable HDR in Google Camera app for 48 megapixel photos, while in stock camera app the 48 megapixel mode does not have HDR option. Now guys, if you don't understand those technical terms like dynamic range, highlights, shadows, overexposed, etc., then go watch this video. I have explained everything in very simple terms. It's the only video you need to watch to become an expert. Now back to the video. When it comes to portrait mode, Google Camera tries to capture as much detail as possible in both foreground and background. But the stock camera favors the foreground, the subject, so my face is a lot brighter. Overall, the stock camera portrait is a little more pleasing to the eye. Of course, since Google Camera preserves all the details, it can be edited for a better output. And an important note, Google Camera portraits can be shot in 48 megapixels. Anyway, straight out of the phone, stock camera images look little brighter and hence slightly better. By the way, these are rear camera portraits. There was nobody to help me out with these pictures, so I captured them myself like this. When it comes to selfie portraits, Google Camera app captures a lot more detail. If you are a fan of Google Camera's beauty mode, sadly it doesn't work right now. Now the same thing applies to normal selfies. Google Camera selfies have more detail and better dynamic range. The colors are also on point. You can easily figure out that the selfie was shot during sunset. The stock camera, on the other hand, definitely has a lot of room for improvement. Now, how about selfies in low light? Same result. Google Camera retains more detail from my face, my shirt. Overall, the difference isn't huge, but still. And this is how the rear camera performs under low light. They are not miles apart in terms of brightness, but look closely, look at the grille, the yellow bed, and the tiles, there's just so much more detail on the Google camera image. And this is Google camera's night sight versus stock camera's night mode. Guys, listen carefully. In extremely dark situations like this, Google's night sight mode is far better. There's just no comparison. But when it comes to moderately lit scenes like this, like when there's a lot of artificial lights in the scene, the stock camera's night mode retains details from the highlights as well, while Google's night sight just focuses on rendering a brighter output. Basically, Xiaomi's night mode pictures have better dynamic range in low light. But overall, for low light photography, I'd still prefer Google camera. When it comes to video recording, both apps support 4K recording at 30 FPS, and honestly, there's absolutely no difference between the clips. Colors, dynamic range, sharpness, it's all very similar. Now, there are a few bugs still, like night sight mode doesn't work for selfies, and you cannot click 48 megapixel photos in the regular camera mode on the Google camera. There is definitely going to be a better version coming out in the next few weeks, but for now, this version is definitely worth using. You saw the difference yourself. So, the link to download the app can be found in the description, do check it out, and there's also a link to Capes India website, do check out their amazing skins. That's it. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, share it with your friends and family who have the Note 7 Pro. Subscribe to Technology Jock for more videos like this, and more importantly, hit the bell icon to join the family. Am I asking you to do way too many things? Sorry for that, but if you did everything, thank you so much. It means a lot. That's it. Ashwin Sundar signing out now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.